been going on to school? I know a couple going to CCC and maybe UK.
Some of the other things that I do within the administration, separate from what's in the Constitution, is one, I act as Nebraska's Director of Homeland Security. And I coordinate all the activities of the state programs for the State Patrol, the military, the Department of Ag, Health and Human Services, anything dealing with public safety and public health. You know, and Homeland Security isn't anything new. If you remember back to your history, think about Paul Revere running through the street saying the redcoats are coming. Up in the towers, you know, they gave signals by, you know, 1 by land, 2 by sea, how many lights were lit. You know, today we've got this color-coded system on our threat. So Homeland Security really isn't anything new. We have a very strong ag economy right now. And where we've seen significant dips in the economy on the East Coast and the West Coast, because of our ag economy, we'll see a slight downturn. We'll see a downturn, but then we should come right back up. But you know, the cost of food is going up. Look at wheat prices are at an all-time high. Corn, $6.14 a bushel. Earlier in the week. So that means the cost of chicken are going to go up, and the cost of eating pork are going to go up, because they all eat corn, and with corn being high, then you know the people involved in agriculture are making good money selling it to the ethanol plants. I also work on information technology. I chair the Nebraska Information Technology Commission. And what we do is we coordinate the infrastructure for technology for the state of Nebraska, and making sure that we're finding ways for the state of Nebraska to become efficient and effective utilizing technology. I went back and forth on that, just as the governor did, and the governor and I worked very closely together on issues. You know, there is a person's rights that we have to look at, and we also have to look at the public health side. And I was a smoker. I quit in 1989. I smoked 4 packs of cigarettes a day. Went to a hypnotist. And so I am not an anti-smoker. I have family members that smoke. So I went back and forth. Should we as the government inject our laws into how somebody operates their business within their business, a private business, and that it should be their choice. But then we looked at the public health side, that there is science that says secondhand smoke does cause cancer. And so it was one of those. It was a very difficult issue, and public health finally won out after all the discussion. So,
if it were to move to Grand Island, would you think there'd be more facilities to house livestock, or?
Yeah, actually, I've seen the layout of the plan, and they will add, I think, 4 new buildings to the Fodder Park area there now. And so I think it's four new buildings, and so there'll be. I think it'll move back to the roots of what fairs were, and we'll focus on agriculture. I think there'll still be some of the entertainment. There'll be probably the midway and that type of thing. But I think their vision is to focus on the foundation of Nebraska, which is agriculture.
What I tell people is I drive around the world at least 2.5 times, all within the border of the state of Nebraska. And so that's about 60,000 miles a year.